Welcome back to the Reality Guys. Brett here today alone for Survivor Wednesday, holding down the fort. Everyone else is busy. I got a new background. If you want to know what that's about, go check out the challenge video, also dropping this week. But damn, dude, Survivor season 46. This thing is heating up. And guess what? We have the world's most stupid, dumbass contestants ever. We have person number 3 going home with an idol in their pocket. What is happening? Honestly, as I was watching this, I was like, you know what? I really think Brian is probably going to hate this episode. Good thing he didn't watch it or didn't watch it yet for recording this. Dude, this whole thing was garbage with the whole APPLEBEES promotions, the Liz shit, the Q shit, the whatever. Woo! Let's start from the top. All right. So we finally get 2 challenges this episode, right? So we get a reward challenge. Finally, I think the best reward challenge that we've ever seen in the new era. We get the APPLEBEES deluxe version. They get so much food they can't even eat the damn thing. But they're competing in a an obstacle course, and of course the guy that played collegiate football competing against a bunch of women and a guy named Charlie that runs cross country. He wins this thing, right? And a guy named Ben, Rockstar Ben. So Q wins. He wins the challenge, and he gets to pick. Who's he going to take? Who's he going to take? He gets to pick one. First pick, Tiffany from Yanu, his #1 ride or die until he backstabbed her last week. And then he gets to pick his second one, Maria, one of my winner picks. Apparently, Maria is very good at coddling to him and making him feel important and like he's still in the game. He takes her. Q Ball gets a third pick. And who does he choose? Not Liz. Liz is begging for her life. Like, please take me, my daughter. And I spend our 401k on Applebee's burgers and pizzas. And he's like, nah, don't care, sister. And takes Kenzie. Kenzie, he's trying to get Yanu back together. That's what we're getting from this. Q has screwed himself this past couple weeks. Nobody likes this guy. He's trying to get Yanu back together, thinking this will work. Meanwhile, he screws over Liz, and she has an absolute freaking meltdown, dude. She's like going crazy. I mean, I assume anyone watching this watched the episode. This is the craziest freaking meltdown I've ever seen from somebody who didn't get picked on a reward challenge to go on a reward that you didn't win. Like, she absolutely blows up, throws a freaking hissy fit, crying. She's like, oh, this means so much to me, my daughter, blah, 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 whatever. Girl, get over yourself. Look, I don't feel bad for her at all. You signed up to go on Survivor. You knew you had these BS allergies or whatever. You can't eat chicken, whatever, coconut. I do think that it could have been in Q's best interest to have taken her. I mean, it could have garnered interest. I know she already didn't like Q, I think, because he blew up her game plans for her big moves or whatever to take out XYZ people from her own tribe, like a retard. Sorry. And Liz, you're not playing a good game. Liz is playing like the game of like, let me just like martyrdom. Let me sacrifice everybody on my freaking team, kill them all, and then I'm basically like a loose cannon, free pickup, which is kind of the game Q's playing at this point, which I think is why Q siding with Liz would have been a good idea, because Q has burned his Yanu bridges up to this point, and I think restructuring to get rid of your Yanu partners that are threats. I mean, Tiffany was a threat, Kenzie's a threat. Just betray them, throw them in the wing, get rid of them, whatever. Work with someone like Liz. Liz isn't a threat in the final. I mean, we don't know what these people know on the island. They don't know. I mean, I don't know if Q knows she's a millionaire or whatever. Q, I think, makes good money too. So, but let me know in the comments. Was this the best reward of the new era? They had Applebee's appetizers, shark bowl drinks with alcohol. They had the burgers they didn't eat, and then they got to sleep there. They got to sleep there on pillows and pads or whatever the hell they had. Has there been a reward this good in the new era? I feel like this was a pretty freaking good one. So much so that they can't even eat the damn burgers that Liz wanted. And honestly, let them take the burgers back to camp, man. Who cares? This is Survivor. It's been on for 46 seasons, 20 plus years. I'm a Survivor fan. I'm a huge fan. I don't give a shit about the food aspect. Honestly, like, give them a buffet, dude. Give them a buffet. Change the show. Survivor Buffet. Doing. I'm just fucking rambling bullshit. At the reward challenge, we see glimpses. Maria, she wants to protect Q. Everybody else hates Q, wants to get this guy out, wants to get rid of him. His Yanu crew want him gone. Maria's got a brain going. Skip forward, whatever. We get to the immunity challenge. Throwback, shout back to Gabler, Mike Gabler, the winner of Survivor 43. My winner pick, I called it. That meant the Alligabler came up and won. This was one of his shining moments was this challenge, grabbing the grip thingy, twisting it, shouting out veterans, everybody, whatever. And we got 2 people left. It is freaking Tiffany versus Charlie. And damn, Q, this football guy, this strong football guy, he fell quick. I don't know how much he weighs. He probably weighs like around 200 or something. Charlie practiced this challenge. He trains his grip. He trains his grip strength. Genius. He said he did. He said he did. The immunity comes down to Charlie, Kenzie, Tiffany. They all look strong. They all look good. I think what Kenzie drops. Tiffany, she's looking strong as a rock, not moving at all. Out of nowhere, she lets go. She drops. Charlie wins his second immunity. This guy is a threat. If you're on the show and you're not seeing Charlie as a threat, he might be the most well-rounded. I'm gonna say this. Charlie might be the most well-rounded, best player we've ever seen in Survivor. At least in the new era, this dude wins when he needs to. He has alliances within his subgroup, his Siga tribe. He even has like cross-tribal alliances that aren't. This dude's the real deal. Charlie's the real deal. If one of my winner picks, the women I chose, do not win, it's because Charlie won. He's the only person that can win at this point. Charlie, Maria, Kenzie. I don't see any other person on this show winning at this point. Kenzie and Maria were 2 of my 4 winner picks from episode 1 that I submitted with some of my friends or on this channel. I don't remember. Charlie, dude, that dude's a dark white horse. I look at this guy like this Taylor Swift nerd, the skinny white dude, the Spencer type from back in Cagayan. He's impressed me, man. He's doing super freaking well, and he could definitely win the show. He's been training his grip strength for 2 years, doing dead hangs, doing the knuckle cruncher, whatever machine things. Ooh, check that out, bro. I could smoke his ass. Maybe. I'm probably way heavier than him. I'm like 220, so I don't know how much he weighs, but if they don't take a shot at Charlie the next time he loses an immunity, they are just brain dead morons. Like, that's what you got to do at this point in the game. Like, I am literally watching a show where I'm like, is Charlie going to win this show? Because he's so dominant. And if Charlie doesn't win, does Maria win? Because she's the one that fired the freaking shot. Just like Jesse tried against Cody, he nailed it, but got taken out himself. Does Maria pull it off? Is she the mom? Jeff wanted all our moms to go on Survivor last week. Is Maria the mom, the influencer, the whatever? Julie, the mom last season, she didn't know what the hell she was doing, man. She was a sucker for D. Austin was a sucker for D. They all played her game. Charlie and Maria ain't that thick. Bro, I have to edit this shit so much now because I'm a fucking idiot. Fuck me. But Charlie wins immunity, so let's get to the voting breakdown. This is the time where Maria wants to shine. She flipped the freaking vote. Everybody, including Liz, wanted this dude QAnon moron to be gone. And she said, no. Let's flush this idol. This is something we saw her say in the past week. She wanted to get Tiffany's idol out of here. And they finally made it happen. She got all her Sigas. The Siga 3 are still going strong. Guys, if you're in the show, why are you not attacking the Siga 3? That's just dumbass shit. Fucking buffoonery, bro. Like these other tribes not attacking Sigas after the Orange tribe went out 4 people in a row. Morons. Morons. I think it's super interesting that Maria, she's like, all right, got me, I got Charlie, got Ben. That's 3 votes. We need a 4th vote or a 5th vote, whatever it was. It was they pulled in Liz, not Venus, right? Oh, Q. Q is their 4th. So they pulled in Q, said, hey, vote Tiff. At this point, this man's a dead man walking. He's on death row. He knows he's got to go with whatever the show goes for or provides for him. And Tiffany, he turned on her. He screwed her over big time. Big time 2 weeks ago, saying she had an idol, whatever. This man's chaotic energy, and I love it. But those 4, they need a 5th. Instead of Venus, they go to Liz. Liz hates Q, but they get her. They pull her on the side. The fact that everybody in the show hates Venus, I feel really bad for Venus, but like, I mean, she seems like the kind of girl that like just, goes on a date and takes advantage of somebody and ghosts them. So fuck you, Venus. I'm your fire. Don't desire me. Get out of here, bitch. But our girl Maria pulls it off, and she gets a 5-3 vote out of Tiffany. Blindsides her ass. She's got an idol in the pocket. She's not playing the idol. I mean, that's like there's a weird debate of like, should she play the idol? Should she not play the idol? Hunter, should he play? Should he not play? I think Hunter definitely should have played last week. Tiffany, I think, could have potentially been in a little bit better position, but it's one of those things where it's like everybody's gunning for you at this point. You have an idol. Like, you have to know people are coming from you, which is why don't tell people you have an idol. Listen, Survivor, if you're watching this and you're ever going to go on Survivor, do not tell people you have a freaking idol, because they'll fucking come for you, man. Oh my God. You just gotta like, I don't know. I've never been on the show. My social receptors aren't that good. But if there's one thing I can control, I will never tell a person I have a freaking idol. Never, ever, ever, ever. I don't need good faith, good trust, whatever. I don't need my idol for that. If they're not giving me that without the idol, then that's why I need the idol. Play it, because they don't fucking trust me. But Tiffany, baby, she was too comfortable. She didn't play her idol. She wanted to hold on to it for the next vote, the whatever vote. Her name was already out there, didn't play out in her favor. She got the boot scooting boogie back, 5-3 vote out. Q turned on her. All the Segas turned on her. Liz turned on her. Kinsey was gonna turn on her and then didn't, and whatever. One of my things I was thinking though with this episode was that Maria and Charlie were adamant about trying to get a 5-4 vote or a 5-3 vote. They could have done a 4-4. I mean, they didn't. I mean, obviously looping in Liz, making her trust you, yada yada yada, was good. It wasn't necessary though. Even if this vote had gone to 4-4, that's a tie. If Tiffany didn't play her idol at that point, she's already dead to rights. So you do a revote, you pull in at that point, you pull in a Kenzie, you pull in a Liz, a Venus, whatever. You're like, hey, look, it's tied for Tiff, for Q. We're voting Tiff out. She didn't play her idol. Let's get rid of her. I think everybody would flip at that point. So people don't want to go to Rocks, blah, blah, blah. So either way, I mean, whatever. I think this episode played out very well in Maria's favor and Charlie's favor. Ben is a side character. He's a side person that helps them. I feel really confident that one of those two are going to win, Maria or Charlie. And if I had to pick anyone else that was going to win, it would be Kenzie at this point. But I still like at this. Like, she was one of my winner picks, but I don't fully see it. I would go fully in on Maria or Charlie. Charlie was not one of my original winner picks, but at this point in the season, like, the dude has got no flaws. And I think if they take Charlie out, then Maria's going to win. So that's kind of how I see it going. But anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I rambled through this shit for an hour, made some edits, blah, blah, blah. And if you live in one of these states, message me directly and I'll show you how to make $1,000 in a week.